Arizona Wrestling Federation alongside his father, Horbrowski. They were called The Family and aimed to redefine professional wrestling in Arizona. Their goal was to showcase what real wrestling should be, based on tradition and respect for the sport. Tragedy struck the family when Horbrowski was killed by a real-life illness. The loss shattered Nick's star. Devastated by the death of his father, Nick left wrestling, unable to continue the dream they had shared. For 2 years, he battled grief and despair, losing his identity in the process. Emerging from his dark period, Nick's star was no more. In his place stood Aaron Creed, a man forged by suffering and hardened by the brutal realities of life. Creed was driven by anger and a desire to restore wrestling to its former glory, honoring his father's memory. Aaron Creed returned to the Arizona Wrestling Federation with a singular mission: to purge the sport of the mockery it had become. However, his unchecked rage and emotional turmoil led to a series of losses. Creed struggled to harness his emotions, his anger proving to be his downfall. Creed's first rival, Maverick, saw potential in him and offered a path to redemption. Maverick proposed that Creed join him to dominate the tag team division. Recognizing a way to channel his fury constructively, Creed agreed. Together they formed a formidable team, focusing their efforts on defeating Creed's primary rival, Anthony Alpha, and his allies. Creed and Maverick entered the Wild Card Rumble for a shot at the heavyweight championship. However, Team Alpha ambushed them during the match. At this critical moment, a figure resembling Horbrowski, known as Mr. H, intervened. Despite his assistance, both teams ultimately cost each other the Rumble victory. Mr. H, who had endured a near-death experience, returned with a vengeance. Although he resembled Horbrowski, he was a changed man, filled with hatred for a world oblivious to his hardships. Mr. H joined Creed and Maverick, forming the faction known as Execution, their mission to obliterate Team Alpha and any faction that stood in their way. United by a common goal, Creed, Maverick, and Mr. H set out to dominate the Arizona Wrestling Federation. Their relentless pursuit of vengeance and justice aimed to honor the past and shape the future of professional wrestling.